Hey gang, this time I'm looking at two Dark of the Moon re-release figures. Now, I shouldn't mention that these are actually Wal-Mart exclusives, so you can pick them only up at Wal-Mart. So I have Dark of the Moon BumbleBee and Dark of the Moon Sidearm SideSwipe. Now, what I love about these figures is they are just great. Now, these two have a little history because this one originally came 5 years ago, and this one came about a few years earlier. And they're pretty cool. Now, when I heard that these were going to be released, I was so excited because they're real nice. Now, we'll start off with BumbleBee. No, wait. We'll start off with the Corvette Stingray for SideSwipe. Now, I heard that this was a lot better than the Revenge of the Fallen SideSwipe we got last time, because it wasn't that good to me. And it was also mildly recommended by RuneScape. I just think that... explain this. This figure's just great. Now, this is a repaint of the original Sidearm SideSwipe for Hunter for the Decepticons. But he's got a lot of paint on. Not quite. He's got the this huge Autobot symbol on his front. Also got number 4 on the top and on the doors. Now, in case you haven't noticed, number 4 is actually Jazz's number. A repro label set will take care of that. I don't have to reveal the shield, Jazz. But who's kidding? What do you expect? Also, I like how the paint is. The blue, purple, the white, and the lime green are good. Now, talking of the lime green, it's only used for the stripes, unlike the Ratchet we got, that was just icky green that was lime green all over. But I'm glad it's only used for the stripes. There's also some purple on here. Now, I should warn you, one of them on my copy is a little loose. When I bought mine, this came right out, so I fixed it with some hot glue. And this figure also has the same attack mode that the original had. All you gotta do is just get in there, flip out these guns, and there you have its attack mode. Now, it looks pretty cool, and I like how the guns are painted in Allspark blue. The same color was used for the Allspark Power subline for the first movie. I like that. I'm going to put him off to the side. And now, for this bad boy, BumbleBee. Now, his alt mode is my dream car, the Concept Camaro, the Chevy Camaro. He just looks great. And he's actually a repaint of the original movie BumbleBee, and also a repaint of Cliffjumper. But one thing that stands him out from the others is that he has a racing deco. You got the black stripe down the middle, you got the 84 on the sides, on the roof, on the doors, and let's see, he's got a big Autobot symbol, but it's in gold and yellow with a black outline, unlike SideSwipe where it's in white with a blue outline. And what they did with this figure is they changed the color of the windows. And that's pretty cool. Now, for decals, these figures came with different decals. On SideSwipe, you can see it, you have lithium drivetrain, and you've also got there, can't see it. You have Axelon rat traps, which hints at Beast Wars rat trap, and Sunbro. His brother was Sunstreaker in G1, and he's also calls him Bro. Bumblebee has a lot more decals on this guy. You have this little symbol right here. You got Fly Omega Supreme, a Minicon symbol, this weird little Cybertronian, this little Cybertronian symbol, I don't even know what it is. You got stars, a G symbol, got a Black Rock with the Triceratops, number 84 on the side. But one thing I found interesting is that both figures come with macadams on the back of them. Now, these figures are just great. Now, I'm going to start with SideSwipe since he's pretty cool. But I should mention one thing. You should probably take out his cannons first. Fold these parts back in. Move to the side. You want to start with doors, and they'll later fold up against there. Okay, next you'll want to wiggle apart the doors, well, the front. Get in there. So, and then you want to, okay, then if you want to get the legs down, you have to pull these apart, flip this piece down, connect the waist, and then you want to flip out the feet. Now, one thing I should mention is that this mold, mold fixes the feet problem that the original Revenge of the Fallen SideSwipe figure had. You'll want to come around here, but he does have a cool gimmick. When you turn this back piece, his head's revealed. Now, I love that little gimmick. That is such a cool gimmick. You fold this. What I like is how the back folds over. You'll just want to get it in there. That black tab in there. Pull the head up. Fold this piece down. Move these back. I'm just gonna extend my camera. There we are. Now, the hands is really interesting. You just fold this piece back and unfold the hands, push this piece down and move it about. And it's in there. Do the same for this one. And sorry, this is hard to get them in balance. And there you go. Sidearm SideSwipe in his robot mode. Next we're going on to Bumblebee. Off the side carefully. What you'll want to start is with the doors. Disconnect this section here. Pull this part out, and his gun is stored in the back area. And you want to disconnect this part. Then you want to pull out this part here. Float them out. Arms in this position. Next, I like this cool part. There's an automorph. And there you go. And then you want to fold out the wheels and position them however you can position the wheels however you want. But one thing I like is that there you are. Is that these two panels flip up. And then you want to move this part out. There you go. Now for the legs, you'll want to move this piece up. Now I should warn you, when you're pulling this part out, it's liable to form itself. Now that's cool. Now that little automorph is just sweet. Come out here. The camera up a little. And whoops. Get the position it just right. Now you have, and there you have Bumblebee and SideSwipe in their robot modes. Now, Bumblebee retains the movie design that he got in 2007. But we did get a Human Alliance version of him eventually. And then we also got one for Dark of the Moon, the black and yellow stripe. I just love the way this vehicle mode looks. Black and gray breaks up all the golden yellow. Oh, I think it's a desert glow color. It just looks great. Now, I do have a looseness issue with my copy with this part here, but that's just my copy. I fixed in the screw, tightened the screw a little. His weapon is 2-in-1. If you pull the cannon halves apart, and watch, a blade pops out. Now, they changed the color of it, like they did on Cliff Jumper. It fits in his hand rather well. But I usually like it displayed in its cannon mode. Articulation, he's pretty good articulation. And I like the way he looks. It's great. I think he's pretty good. The best, and I think he's much better than the original Bumblebee. On to SideSwipe now. He looks a lot. He is so much better than the Revenge of the Fallen figure we got last time. He has much improved proportions, a little less kibble, and if you look down below, he has actual feet instead of just wheels for feet. Now that's much better and way more improved. Position just right. And he is pretty proportionate. I like how the front becomes his arms. Now, for weaponry... Stay still. Gotcha. Now his weapons have some transformation to it. All you just pull this up, and you're done. Now, these... they fit in his hands pretty good. Nice and snug. Just gotta pull this part out. I'll try and get some camera. And there you have his cannons. Now, I do like the way he's proportioned. And this figure is just great. Now for articulation, he's got plenty of it, and he's much better. Mainly because he's got actual feet instead of wheels. Feet. But what you can do actually, when you push the leg up, you can get the chicken walker stance. Just gotta get this part here. And he still has these parts attached to his waist. So overall, I think sidearm SideSwipe is much better. So, would I recommend these figures? Absolutely. Both of these figures are strongly recommended. They just look great. There's also a Dark of the Moon Deluxe Prime, but I'm not going to get it. So until then, catch you later.